everyone. Good morning. Hello. I get to be upstairs with you guys today.
Yeah.
Who was at Howl at the Moon past midnight last night? Me. How many of you have a Wednesday voice? That voice that comes up after you're thinking, I've been talking way too long. So.
But there's still a big crowd, actually.
There's a great crowd here this morning.
And I have to say, I'm looking for my Thursday voice, actually.
We've always laughed the best noise is the sound of the wheels of the airplane going up as you leave Orlando, right? So yeah, you're absolutely right. So Jan.
Welcome back to Sapphire, first of all. You've been here before.
Annual conference, yeah, many times. But thanks you are now leading the Americas, and congratulations to you. What an amazing opportunity for you. We've known each other for years, and I'm excited for everything you're going to bring to this community.
Oh, thank you. And Geoff, let me ask you a question. I mean, you talk to customers basically every day. So what's top of mind currently for those customers, which maybe wasn't top of mind even a year ago or 2 years ago?
Well, I think number one, and Christian mentioned it yesterday, we've been talking about it substantially, is this kind of uncertainty, right? This has really been a big change for us. We weren't quite expecting it, and now we're all dealing with this notion of not just uncertainty here in North America, but uncertainty globally, right? And that really, I think, also requires us to come back to simplicity.
Yes.
Because in uncertain times, we've got to come back to getting things to be simple again so we can react and be in front of that uncertainty versus constantly and perpetually being behind it. And number three, I think productivity, right? That's the third one. And I think everything you guys talk about, the SAP innovations and how customers navigate these innovations is going to be very, very important.
Yeah. I mean, you're also working a lot with users every single day, fundamentally.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the main job. And we talked earlier, and we had basically on stage the question about the roadblocks for AI and the challenges we see with AI. But I assume actually with ASUG, you also have best practices to share. So basically, what did you learn from leveraging AI, best practices which you carved with regards to how to embrace AI in the enterprise to generate value?
I think the Mentee survey you did a few moments ago, I think spoke volumes of this. So number one, strategic planning and alignment. Number two, how do we do pilot projects that we can start off small and scale? And then this is all about data, right? One of the things that I think we as a customer community are going to need to get our arms around is how do we get this data that's in these amazing SAP systems unlocked so we can drive a really important business decisions. And then finally, it's got to be about collaboration and partnerships. Every single one of us in this room rely on you, rely on the partner community to bring this all together, and that's incredibly important. Jan, I want to ask you a question.
All right.
Where do you see the ways that the user community can help you and can help customers influence SAP's product roadmap?
Yeah, so first of all, I think structured feedback is super important for us as SAP to get that through your executive exchanges, for instance, that you're organizing. I would love to see more of those. And then more innovation deep dives. I think that is what ASUG can do to reflect really the customer voice and also bring it back then to SAP. And you know, with my former hat as the product leader, I know Mohamed from in the audience agrees with that. It's good to get that feedback, and that's basically the promise then also for us to listen to what the user group has to say in a consolidated way and also bring some of this then back in the product.
And you know, Thomas, for you, since you've always been a great, and we've known each other for years, a great proponent of the user groups globally.
True.
Shout out to all the rest of the global user groups that are here with us this week. What do you think is the way that we can integrate this customer feedback for you?
I think, as Jan mentioned, I mean, as a company, for sure, we were actually successful because we always listen to customers. If you talk to our founders, they will tell you we learn from our customers how to evolve our products. And that's, I think, deeply ingrained in what we do. And we want to, for sure, do that structurally as a company. So what we basically do with a structured engagement, with our enterprise architects, with our customer success managers, we, for sure, embrace this feedback and align it very close with our product managers to ensure that your feedback is really structurally basically going also to our product organization. But for sure, we do it also systematically. We embrace Qualtrics, for instance, for product experience feedback. So every end user across the suite can provide direct feedback basically on every screen to give feedback about the product, which directly, again, is leading to the product management teams. And for sure, we use a lot of telemetry in the systems itself to measure usage. And last but certainly not least, we welcome all the feedback we get from the customer influence portal, where we really channel all the feedback together and give it to the product management teams. Again, in the end of the day, for the next 53 years, it will be about leveraging this customer feedback to deliver the next, basically, era of enterprise applications.
And I love that because you lead with this every day. Whenever you and I talk to each other, you always ask me what's on the mind of the customer. And I thank you so much for that.
Absolutely.
So Jeff, thanks so much for being here. Looking forward to ASUG and SAP coming together at TechEd in November. And then we do have in Berlin the ASUG Tech Connect is in Louisville actually for ASUG. There we're getting together as well. The TechEd is in Berlin. So thanks so much for being with us here today.
Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you. Good to see you. Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.